Periodic classification of elements, class 11. Students, the word classification has been taken from bioscience. Basically, where we classify animals, we classify plants in different phyla, into different families and species. So the word has been taken from there. In chemistry, we have about 118 known elements, of which some are man-made, which combine to form about 2 million compounds. The whole universe is made up of basically these compounds, which are made from the only 118 elements. So it is very difficult to study and remember the properties of elements and their compounds. However, by making groups of similar elements, we make groups of similar elements which are similar in their properties, and this makes our study and their memory easy. This grouping of elements into different groups is called the classification of elements. Classification can be defined as is the arrangement in which similar elements are grouped together while dissimilar elements are separated from one another. So this is a definition of classification. When we place such groups together, we get a table. The table is called a periodic table. The periodic table can be defined as the arrangement of all the known elements in a table in a tabular form based on the periodic law. So we get a table of all these elements, which is called a periodic table, and this is done on the basis of different periodic laws. Many attempts were made to classify the elements. First was done by de Bruyners. De Bruyner was a scientist. He started basically this classification, and his this effort is called de Bruyners triads. This he did in 1822. He arranged similar elements in group of three. He made three groups of basically elements which had similar properties. These were arranged in the increasing. Basically, this group was arranged for we have lithium, sodium. This increasing order of their atomic masses. Lithium, sodium, and similarly we have calcium, strontium, and barium. They are arranged in increasing order of their atomic masses. Similarly, chlorine, bromine, iodine. These are arranged in an increasing order of their atomic masses. What is significant in them is that they are arranged in increasing order of energy, in increasing order of their atomic masses, and the arithmetic mean of the first and the third is equal to the atomic mass of the middle one. Here we can see lithium 7, potassium 39, 7 plus 39 upon 2 gives 23. 23 is the atomic mass of sodium, and all the properties of lithium, sodium, potassium are similar. Similarly, we have calcium, it has 40 atomic mass, strontium has 82, barium has 137. Okay, the arithmetic mean 40 plus 137 over 2 is 88.5, and 87 is that of strontium. So this is nearer to this strontium. Similar in case of chlorine, bromine, iodine, the arithmetic mean comes 81.25, which is nearer to this sodium. So these three triads were put forth by de Bruyner, and these are called de Bruyner's triads. Okay, in classification, it has some defects because these can be applied only to these elements and no other. And many attempts were later made to make another some other triads which failed. By scientists or this de Bruyner himself tried to arrange another elements which have similar increasing order of the atomic masses and try to find their properties, but he could not find any other triads except these three. Then second attempt was made by Newland. It's called Newland's law of octaves. In 1886, he arranged elements in increasing order of atomic masses. He observed that the eighth element has properties similar to the first one. It means after eighth, the properties of elements are repeated. This is like the eighth note. In music, we have 8 notes, and eighth note resembles first. Therefore, this word octaves is from music. Okay, so he arranged first some elements: hydrogen, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen. We have fluorine, sodium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, potassium, and calcium. You can see that these are in increasing order atomic mass. Atomic mass of these, this is 1, of lithium is 7, of beryllium is 9, boron is 11, carbon is 12, nitrogen is so and so and so up to calcium it is 40. So when he arranged this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8th one is fluorine, which resembles hydrogen. And then after this we have another eighth is chlorine, which resembles these two. So we have group of hydrogen, chlorine, lithium, sodium, potassium, beryllium, magnesium, calcium. This is one group which has similar properties. These are similar properties. Boron and aluminum has similar properties. Carbon and silicon has, nitrogen, phosphorus has, oxygen and sulfur has. So these are the groups which 8 groups which form, which have similar properties. So this was second item in the classification of elements. So it suffered from certain defects where first is that this could not be applied beyond calcium. So calcium was the maximum where we can up to calcium we can apply this law of octaves. Then we have another defect was that after that this discovery of noble gases, this repetition of 8 was raised to 9. It means that the repetition of those elements which have similar properties to the first wire, basically ninth elements. Okay.